And the Estill County Sheriff's Department needs your help. We'll have all the details on those stories. But first, Madison Countians were taken off guard and many alarmed by a loud roaring sound in the area Saturday afternoon. Here at WBON TV 9, we received dozens of messages from residents asking if anyone knew what the loud, sometimes deafening roaring noises were. When we determined that there were fighter jets in the area, we released the information out on our news networks. That led to over 50,000 people seeing the post and hundreds of comments. It appears the jets were scheduled for a flyover at the Kroger Field in Lexington for the UK game, and they staged for a great while over Madison County, circling the area. This caused the long extended roaring in the area as opposed to what some would hear during a normal flyover where the sound would come and go. The roar of the planes could be heard for miles without actually seeing the craft, so many people had no idea what the source of the commotion was, and it was not a sound they were used to hearing here in Madison County. Soon other areas were reporting the noises as well as the 4 jets made their way onto Lexington. Some good shots there of those jets. Well, according to the most recent United States Census report, the city of Richmond, Kentucky has an estimated population of about 35,000. Of that, 1.7%, or roughly 608 residents, identify as Asian. Indian is one of the many territories that make up the continent of Asia. And on Sunday, the Richmond Area Arts Council hosted an event highlighting Indian culture. With a brief recap of the event, here's WBON TV's Channel 9's Gage Hill.
The Richmond Area Arts Council brought the sights, sounds, and taste of India to downtown Richmond this past Sunday. The Richmond Area Arts Council Center, located on Water Street, was home to the cultural event, which saw fashion, music, dance, and food on display. Event chairwoman for the Richmond Area Arts Council, Kelly Hunt, spoke with WBON on how the fascinating event was inspired.
We started this event because our director had connection with the Kentucky Council's 2018 Artist of the Year. We were going to do a reception for her.
Hunt tells us that the event began after the council contacted Kentucky Arts Council featured artist Lakshmi Siraman. A reception was then planned to serve as a showcase of art by Siraman. Additionally, there was food provided by Masala Fine Indian Cuisine and a fashion show featuring extravagant dresses made by local designer Trupti Bula.
What we decided to do is make it more of an event. I have a local friend who is a designer globally for Indian fashion, and she's kind of been my rock and helped get everything set up here.
Hunt adds she hopes that this event will inspire more interest in the Indian culture within Richmond. The Richmond Area Arts Council regularly hosts events aiming to educate the community about various cultures. For WBON TV Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage. That was an interesting story. Well, crews returned to the scene today after human remains were reported in Lexington off northbound I-75 near the exit 113. After reporting to the scene on Friday, Fayette County Coroner Gary Ginn confirmed that the remains were indeed human. Dogs were brought in today to continue searching for any possible remains. However, Ginn explained that he believes the on-site investigation is complete. Any further information is predicted to come from the investigation into the remains themselves. No foul play is suspected at this time. Well, with the weather getting cold here in Madison County, many people look for ways to help those less fortunate than them. One of those ways is to donate your outgrown winter clothing. WBON TV's Lindsay Reed has some places where you can bring those donations this season.
Temperatures are dropping here in Madison County, and according to medical professionals, frostbite can happen when the temperature hits 31 degrees Fahrenheit. So bring out the winter clothes and bundle up because it's going to be a cold winter. 700 people experiencing or at risk for homelessness pass away from hypothermia annually in the United States. In Richmond and in Berea, there are donation centers accepting winter clothes for the season. In Richmond at the Salvation Army on East Main Street, I spoke with Ariel on what is needed for this winter season.
Probably like boots or winter shoes. That would probably be like the most thing that we need the most. We know people are in need of them, and it's very expensive to buy newer clothes.
And in Berea, there's a winter coat drive in support for Room in the Inn Berea, the shelter for unhoused guests. The drop-off location is at the Berea Welcome Center on Artist Circle. Nancy Conley, who is an employee at the Welcome Center, discussed how the coat drive is doing so far.
Our front lobby right now is one section by the wall is just kind of overflowing with these wonderful gifts of winter items that people have dropped off just within the last few days. And so that is really fantastic. We had what we thought was a pretty decent-sized box in the lobby, and kind of surrounding that box now, just from the last couple of days, is more than 15, like, trash bag-size bags.
The winter coat drive will be accepting winter clothes all the way until November 22nd. I'm Lindsay Reed with WBON, and make sure to donate those old winter clothes for those in need this season.
Thanks, Lindsay, for that story. Well, the Estill County Sheriff's Office is asking for assistance in locating a tan 2001 Jeep Cherokee vehicle that was stolen from the Ravenna National Guard Armory this weekend. The photo seen here can also be seen up on WBON TV Facebook page. Anyone with information is asked to please contact the Estill County Dispatch. The Laurel County Sheriff's is asking for your help to find a suspect being sought on a murder indictment warrant. Danielle Kelly, age 39, was indicted by a Laurel County grand jury on November the 18th on charges of 1 count of murder and 3 counts of assault first degree. The indictments were a result of an investigation conducted by Laurel County's Reconstructionist Deputy Brad Meek regarding a traffic crash that occurred on September the 14th, 2021, where allegedly Danielle Kelly was operating a Trailblazer that struck 2 other vehicles on US 25, approximately 6 miles south of London. That crash killed Tiffany Smith, 44 of London, who was a passenger in the Trailblazer. The crash seriously injured another passenger in the Trailblazer and 2 occupants in a Chevy Tahoe that was struck head-on by the Trailblazer. Investigations have determined that Danielle Kelly was under the influence of an illegal narcotic at the time of the crash. Danielle Kelly failed to appear in court, requiring her appearance and may be in the South Laurel area. Anyone who knows her whereabouts are asked to contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office at 606-864-6600. Well, a man is currently being sought after by the Richmond Police Department as well. According to a report, 31-year-old Charles Duh of a suspect in a theft that is being investigated by the Richmond Police Department. Duh has several unserved arrest warrants. If you have any information on Duh, you are asked to call the Richmond Police Department at 859-624-4776 or by emailing police@richmond.ky.us. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. We've got weather, we've got sports, we've got more news, all here live at 5.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center.
We're starting out $20 an hour. We have 8 paid holidays, 120 hours of sick time and vacation time a year. When you work a holiday, you actually make double pay. Our retirement is at 25 years. If you start out at 21, you'll be fully retired at 46, 25, fully retired at 50. Fayette County Detention Center is an amazing place to work.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Not quite as frigid today as we've seen over the weekend and last week. Looks like we might get just a little bit of a warm-up just in time for Thanksgiving. That's much needed, in my opinion. We've got meteorologist Sam Ryan. He's in the Weather Center with all the details.
Hi, thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome everyone to your Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. Looking back through the day, lots of blue sky out there, plenty of sunshine, a dry atmosphere, and the dryness, the low humidity levels will allow a rapid cool down with our temperatures. If you're going to be out this evening, just make sure you'll layer up. The winds will start to settle down quite a bit, and we'll see those temperatures falling into the middle 20s eventually as we wake up here on Tuesday morning, and another dry start to the day and another sun-filled afternoon, as a matter of fact. Should stay dry all the way through Wednesday evening, and then maybe some more clouds start to move this way just in time for Thanksgiving. I'll show you that forecast in just a second. Waking up Tuesday morning, though, we'll be in the middle to upper 20s out there. Again, a nice, comfortable, quiet start to the day. As we go through the day here Tuesday, we should be a couple degrees warmer than it was Monday, and the winds won't be nearly as strong. Still out of the southwest, so we should make it up into the middle 50s, a rapid warm-up. 54 degrees roughly here, maybe some low 50s just off to our southeast. Then Wednesday, back up into the middle 50s again. Again, the winds not playing too much of a role. Thursday, though, we'll start to notice some changes. Up to 57 degrees, but we'll have clouds quickly streaming in. And here's what your Thanksgiving Day planner currently looks like. But I want to emphasize something. There's still some uncertainty in the forecast when it comes to if we could see rainfall or not. So there is a chance right now, about a 30 to 40% chance of showers developing later on in the afternoon and evening. So if you have plans, maybe early brunch or around midday, we should be okay. And that rain starts to move on in. Could linger into Friday and even into the day Saturday. We cool down, but then we start to warm back up just in time for Sunday. Winds will be a little breezy as well as that system moves on through Thursday and Friday. Back to you.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, the Stanton City Police Department is seeking to identify a male subject regarding a counterfeit money investigation. Photos of the subject can be found right here on WBON TV. You can see those up now. You can also check out the WBON TV Facebook page if you need a better look at that. If you know the man's identity or the subject or his whereabouts, you're asked to contact Ryan Smith at the Stanton Police Department. Well, the holidays are often associated with travel, but due to rising gas prices, Kentuckians are beginning to reconsider their travel plan. Analysts with Quote Wizard have found that many Kentucky drivers have canceled their trips in the last week due to rising gas prices. Analytics show that 38% of drivers have begun carpooling or combining their trips with others to save on gas money. 7% of Kentucky drivers are increasingly relying on public transit systems, and nationally, 66% of people surveyed claim to have changed their driving habits in order to save on fuel costs. Kentuckians may also save a bit of money on gas in a variety of ways, including driving on the properly inflated tires, taking out any excess weight that may be in the vehicle, and minimizing AC use while in traffic as much as possible. Well, a two-car crash Saturday evening has claimed the life of a 34-year-old Emily Blair of Nicholasville. The driver of the second vehicle was transported to UK Hospital. Police report the crash happened just after 7:30 p.m. at Winchester Road and Elam Village Drive. Inbound as well as outbound lanes of Winchester Road were closed for several hours as crews cleared that scene. The cause of the accident remains under investigation. We'll have more on that as the details become available right here on WBON Channel 9. Well, the Kentucky State Police Post 11 London responded to a fatal crash involving a pedestrian that occurred just after 7 on Saturday evening. The accident happened on US 27 near Kentucky 3253 College Street in McCreary County, Kentucky. Upon arrival through investigation, troopers found 35-year-old Kenneth L. Troxell, a pedestrian of Somerset, was walking on US 27 and was struck near the fog line in the southbound lane. He was struck by a 2005 red Chevy pickup operated by Zachary J. Heath, 18 years old, of Barberville, Kentucky. McCreary County EMS transported Mr. Troxell to the Scott County, Tennessee hospital, where he was pronounced deceased by the hospital. Mr. Heath was not injured in the crash. Trooper Aaron Jones is continuing the investigation. He was assisted at the scene by the Kentucky State Police personnel, McCreary County Sheriff's Department, McCreary Ambulance Service, McCreary Coroner's Office, the Whitley City Fire Department, and Kentucky State Highway Patrol Department. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins. He's up with sports next.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@wbontv.com or message us on WBON TV Facebook.
Welcome back. Mondays are always busy as we recap the full weekend of sports. Today is no exception as Michael Watkins brings us up to speed on all the big news from the coverage area for the exciting weekend of sports.
For the first time since 2014, EKU football is heading to the postseason. The Colonels will advance to the 2022 FCS playoffs as the ASUN WAC automatic qualifier. The conference announced that Saturday night following the Colonels' win over Kennesaw State. Eastern Kentucky will make its 22nd appearance in the FCS postseason, tied with Northern Iowa for the second most in FCS history. EKU will be seeking its third national championship in program history. The Colonels won the NCAA FCS, then known as the Division I AA National Championship in 1979 and 1982. The postseason will begin with the Colonels hosting Gardner-Webb on Saturday at CG Bank Field at Roy Kidd Stadium. Kickoff for that game is set for 5 p.m. EKU punched its ticket to the playoffs by capturing a share of the ASUN regular season championship. The Colonels finished in a 3-way tie for the league crown with Central Arkansas and Austin Peay. As the highest-ranked team of the 3 ASUN contenders in the ASUN WAC Power Rankings, EKU earned the tiebreaker and claimed the automatic qualifier status by virtue of being ranked above WAC champion Stephen F. Austin. EKU posted a record of 6-1 against true FCS competition, including a win at nationally ranked Southeast Missouri and defeated FBS opponent Bowling Green in the second week of the season. It wasn't just football over the weekend making noise. EKU men's hoops went to 2-1 in the Classic hosted by Georgia State University over the weekend, picking up wins over the host team and UNC Asheville on Friday and Saturday before a loss to Texas A&M Commerce yesterday to close out the 3-game stint. The most exciting moment of the weekend came in the first game back on Friday. Down by 1 with 6 seconds remaining, the Colonels saw Georgia State miss the front end of a 1-1 free throw situation, and then Cooper Robb did this.
Odom for a 1-1, his team up by 2. He missed. Rebound Robb. He got knocked around. 3 to play, 2 to play. Half court for the win. It's oh! He hit it from half court. Put your dial in your phone to Bristol. Cooper Robb hit it. Goodbye, Panthers. Colonels claw out a win.
Greg Stottlemyre from EKU Sports Network on the call there as the Colonels would go on to win that game and again go to 2-1 over the 3-game weekend. They'll be back at home at Baptist Health Arena on Wednesday to host Brescia University. Tip-off for that game is scheduled for 4:30 p.m. And the high school football season came to an end on Friday night with our long remaining team, Madison Central, falling in the regional championship game to Ballard. After a scoreless first quarter, the Indians had a chance to get the first points of the game, but after a 3-and-out on offense, a bad snap over punter Pat Morin's head led to a safety, and the team never recovered. The Bruins took a 16-0 lead into halftime, and Central looked as if they were finally going to recoup some of that momentum on their opening drive in the third quarter, but a fumble as the team was nearing the red zone ended all hopes of a comeback, and the season came to an end with a 43-7 loss. We'll recap all the action from over the weekend and be joined by Madison Central offensive lineman and Kentucky football commit Malachi Wood and EKU head football coach Walt Wells tonight on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show from 6 to 7 here on WBON TV. We'll also crown our Players of the Year for football and our all-coverage area team. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. We're going to take one more quick break. We'll be right back. More news right here on Live at 5.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry, 108 East Main Street, downtown Richmond, Kentucky. 30% off sale this Christmas. First item is at regular price, your second item is at 30% off, and with every purchase you get a coupon for your next item with 30% off. This year we're offering diamond studs at ridiculous basement prices. We've got silver Kentucky agates and gold jewelry with Kentucky agates. This holiday season, store hours are Monday through Saturday. We can handle any repair work you need done. Merry Christmas from Leeds Fine Jewelry.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Today, Governor Andy Beshear announced that the application window is open for the next round of grant funding to support the state's expansion of high-speed internet access to more families across Kentucky. This round includes more than $206 million. The distribution of these funds supports Governor Beshear's Better Internet Initiative, which is committed to expanding high-speed internet access to areas of the Commonwealth with unserved populations or those with download speeds of 10 megabytes or less. Well, if you were looking to help out the Stars and Stripes, today is the last day for the Battle of Richmond Center. They're hosting their annual Stars and Stripes operation to keep military your mind by sending them cards during the holidays. You can drop off a signed card, by tomorrow at the Battle of Richmond Visitor Center. All day tomorrow, the visitor staff will be taking the rest of this event to make an excellent project for school, groups, and churches. Well, thanks so much for joining us today right here on Live at 5. Have a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget about the sports show. I'll see you tomorrow, Live at 5.